Hi, this is Coach Ray. Wow, I just completed one video and I figured, well, I'm on a roll and I got my makeup and my hair's done. For those of you who do video, you can relate with me. Guys, you have it easy. So I just want to kind of continue this conversation. I have been blessed to really support thousands of clients over the years, and I've been coaching for almost 13 years now. It's been an unbelievable journey. And I would share that not probably, one of the most impactful things that I have learned, and we're going back to really this conversation is around how do I really create a life that I love? How do I really step into that thing that I'm called on this planet to do? How do I step into my life from a place of authenticity? And how do I really just show up as best that I can be? And I will say that, if you listen to the other videos and you watch the other training around the 5 steps to creating success, and, if you didn't watch it, I would encourage you to go back because, it really broke down, really, in my opinion, what stops people. With that said, there's another critical component because you could have all of these things in alignment, which is really what this is about, and you could still find yourself not being able to create the life that you love. And I want to share with you a very simple principle. Um, I share this when I do live events, when I'm doing webinars. Anyone who's ever seen me, whether it's live, in person, or coaching, has heard me say this at one point. Your environment trumps your willpower. Your environment trumps your willpower. And this piece, it goes back to, and I'm just kind of like going behind the scenes and sharing with you how I really have transformed my life because I figure that, my lessons are not just for myself. And when you think about your environment comes down to people, places, and things. Let me repeat that. Your environment comes down to 3 key things: people, places, and things. And so when you think about someone who's transforming their life and they're dealing with limiting beliefs and, they're mastering all of that, if you're in an environment that is not supportive, and I see this happen time and time again. A perfect example is, you know, I've had the really great fortune of being around some amazing thought leaders and supporting them in their live events, not including their live events, but my events as well. And this is what I will find is that if you're in any kind of event which is around personal development, it's kind of like, woo, woo, 1, 2, 3, crush it. Boom, there's very exciting. It's like, I can go back. There's so many things that we do to keep the energy up, right? And the challenge is that you're doing all of these things to keep the energy up in the environment, and you're around hundreds, if not thousands of people, and you're on fire. And many of you might even been like me, a fire walker, right? You've walked fire, you broke boards, you did all of that, and then you get home, back home to those people that we love, but who may not understand what you've gone through. Those people who we love, who may be on their own journey and their own path, and they're looking at you and they're trying to figure out, well, why are you trying to change? What's wrong with your life? Why aren't you happy? Why can't you just be satisfied? Why can't you just be content? And yet, this is this grumbling inside of you that's calling you to be more, calling you to come up higher. And you go back and it's almost like that balloon that you had that was all on fire and all high, and I can conquer the world. It's like take a pin and you find yourself conforming, which goes back to this. I don't care how positive you are. I don't care how much you want it. I don't care how much you feel like you deserve to have, the life that you love. If I don't care about any of that, but in actuality, I do. What I will share is that despite all of that, if you don't handle your environment, then you will conform. You will conform and you will not reach your potential. You will conform primarily because we want to be validated, appreciated, and loved. And so if I have people in my life that do not support me, who do not champion me, who do not believe in me, then instead of me making them wrong, which is not, it's not even about right or wrong, instead of making them feel bad about their life, you will conform, you will fit in. So this is what I do not want you to hear me say. Because sometimes people will say, well, what if that person is my spouse or my significant other? What if that person is my parent? I'm not telling you to disown or divorce, anyone. What I am telling you is that if you are surrounded by them on a regular basis and you don't have anybody who's supporting you on your goals, whether that's a coach, whether that's a mentor, whether that's being part of a mastermind or a group coaching program, or just networking with other entrepreneurs or other people who are on the same journey and same path, if you don't have that in place, then you are going to find yourself struggling and fighting on a day-to-day basis. And I just want you to know this, and I'm coming from a place of love, because I know for a fact that most people, the reason why they don't achieve is not because they haven't done the inner work, it's because their environment does not support their growth. Not only is it the people, it's the places. I left Detroit not because I didn't like Detroit. I love Detroit. I love my family. I love Detroit as a city. But I recognized that where God was leading me and the path that I was on, that I could not reach my potential if I remained in Detroit. So sometimes we have to leave that place that is our comfort zone. It's our binky, right? Our little blanket. Sometimes we have to leave that place and go to another environment, another place that's going to make us, grow and expand. I mean, think of, whether it's a tree or a plant or a flower, it's a seed of potential, right? It's a seed. And yet, if I take that seed, if I plant it amongst thorns, it's not going to reach its full potential. Matter of fact, the thorns are going to choke it, right, and kill it. Well, you are that seed, that gift, that dream, that is your potential. That's your seed. And you need to be planted in the right soil. And for some of you, I'm that affirmation, that confirmation, because you've known, oh, I really feel this grumbling. I feel this need to relocate. And for many of you, I'm saying give yourself permission to follow your dream, even if that means leaving that environment that you're familiar with. And so we have people, places, and then things. It's interesting because things, they tell a story. Like if I come in somebody's office, I get to know a lot about them, right? I can look at the pictures that they have on the wall. I can look at, the books that they read on their bookshelf. I can tell a lot about a person by their office, right? Just like I could tell a lot about a person by their home. Just like I can tell a lot about a person by their car, right? Is your car clean or is it cluttered? And so when we talk about things, are the things that you have surrounding you supporting your vision? Are they supporting your mission? Are they supporting who you want to be in the world? And it starts simply, right? It can start with you decluttering and cleaning out the closet, getting rid of clothes that no longer you can fit or are out of style or no longer who you want to be as a person. It could be, you relocating, right? It could be you surrounding yourself with other like-minded entrepreneurs and putting yourself in environments where you can grow and expand. Your environment trumps your willpower. I can't say this enough. So we talked about the first step, the 5 keys to success in handling the inner game. And then you move into the outer game and saying, okay, does the environment that I am in, is it surrounding me? Is it supporting me? Is it nurturing me? And if not, what can I do today to start shifting that? Shift it. All right, so that is our lesson for today. And I just wanted to say thank you for, just showing up and fully listening and being fully present with me. I'm committed to serving you and helping you reach your goals. And, I love you all. And this is Coach Ray saying, as always, live boldly, authentically, and courageously. Until the next video. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but, I'll keep going. And, this is just my way of I just feel like I just want to share with you and pour into you. So hopefully you receive this. Not hopefully, I know you are. And take care. Bye.